Deep beneath the frozen crust of the polar ice caps, a nuclear submarine meets a catastrophic end, crashing violently into the unforgiving ice. As the vessel sinks into the crushing darkness, it settles not on the ocean floor, but in a graveyard of ancient secrets, a bed of human skulls guarded by circling sharks. Meanwhile, high above in a secure command center, a rogue general initiates a sinister plan to bring humanity to its knees. He unleashes a red energy vortex over the metropolis, a tear in reality that births a colossal skeleton titan. As the undead giant lays waste to the city, crumbling skyscrapers like sandcastles, hope arrives in the form of a massive gorilla. The king of the apes leaps into the fray, tearing the skeletal monstrosity apart bone by bone to save the innocent, signaling that the war for the planet has truly begun. Furious at the failure of his initial plan, the general escalates the conflict, deploying the full might of the military. But his aggression triggers a response he didn't calculate, the arrival of the green giant. This unstoppable force of rage smashes through high-rise windows, swatting attack helicopters out of the sky and walking through tank fire as if it were a gentle breeze. The destruction moves from the concrete jungle to the real one, where the green giant and the gorilla cross paths. Initially clashing as rivals, the two titans quickly realize they share a common enemy. In a thunderous display of power, they turn their combined strength against the encroaching army, charging into the explosions side by side. The conflict shifts to the open ocean, where a tribe of indigenous people navigates their wooden vessel across calm waters. Peace is shattered when the sea erupts, revealing the glistening, terrifying tentacles of a giant kraken. The beast wraps its suckered limbs around the ship, threatening to drag the tribe into the watery depths. Sensing the disturbance, the gorilla wades into the ocean, standing as a bulwark between the monsters and the helpless. A brutal aquatic wrestling match ensues. The ape battles the cephalopod, ripping its tentacles away and hurling the beast back into the abyss, proving himself once again as the guardian of the earth. The balance of the world continues to fracture. On a volcanic ridge, a glowing, magma-infused egg cracks open, releasing a winged gargoyle born of fire and brimstone. At the same time, the military attempts a grotesque experiment in biological warfare. A massive cargo plane opens its bay doors over the city, dropping a mutated, titanic white tiger into the streets. The beast tears through traffic and buildings with supernatural speed. The gorilla intercepts this new threat, tackling the feline in a cloud of dust and debris. It is a clash of fang and fist, a brawl that shakes the city foundations, ending only when the ape asserts his dominance over the mutated cat. With his biological weapons failing, the general plays his final card, the Mecha-Wolf. This chrome-plated nightmare, fueled by advanced robotics, sprints through the city, turning infrastructure into rubble. It seems faster and more lethal than anything the gorilla has faced. But the ape adapts, catching the mechanical beast in mid-air and driving it through a skyscraper, crushing its metal chassis and ending the general's reign of terror. As the dust settles and the fires of war burn out, the story ends not in battle, but in silence. The weary king walks into a vibrant field of flowers, far from the ruins of civilization. He sits, eating a fruit in the golden sunlight, finally finding the peace he fought so hard to protect.